Next time we fight him, we'll probably get him down to halfway and then he'll disappear, run away. Yes. Damn, what happened here?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
The what? Who and what now?
It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
No kidding.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Okay, judging by the fact that Hoodle showed up means that there might be an owl somewhere.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Raising Dohalim.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
I think so too.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that
No
off.
kidding.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I mean, she doesn't need the owl feathers. technically. Unless she's keeping Hoodle's feathers in a scrapbook, at least. That's the only reason I think that she'd keep them herself. Man, who would have thought that the city would be destroyed? Which direction, Hoodle? Not this one. Oh. Hello.
Hoo-hoo!
Hoo-hoo! Red Rose Corsage. At least I wasn't
Maybe
completely
some-
blind for that one.
Something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. But we're not going there just yet. Okay, well, that one's locked. And, I mean, we got an owl, so I guess it works out. Kind of a disappointment, though, but sure. And we have to unlock it from the other side. We're gonna get attacked after we try to cross this
What
bridge.
are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
What would happen if someone fell all the way down there? Would they die? Probably. This is the lake water down there, though falling into water from this height could still possibly kill you. Oh, that's what that sound was. There was birds flying off.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
Hello?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
That I am.
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Thank God.
I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend.
It's always been.
Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
That it does. So we're going that way. Eh, screw it. I'm not even gonna try. They're just gonna tell me I can't go this way right now. Or something similar to that effect.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
Ha! We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
Oh, they didn't.
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
Dang.
If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
So knock him on his butt.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Can I kill him? I know he's a Danon, but can I kill him? He's a dick. I mean, he killed how many of his own people just to kill the Lord, and he couldn't even do that?
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
I guess that's where we're
Estaluva,
going.
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems.
Except Deadeye, obviously.
And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Thank you very much.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Okay, side
I
quest
think
over
there's
here.
someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
But man, what he said really got to Rinwell. I mean, come on, she's always, you know, pretty much hated Shion and Dohalim, even though she hasn't met them before at all. He hates Renans, but he doesn't hate ones that he's never laid eyes on before. So what do you want after I do this?
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Yeah, you tell her. Differences among rebels.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Music to a lord's ears.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Alright, now what side quest do you perchance have for us? Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If you don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What you got you down, friend? Zeugles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zeugles, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand your hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zeugle parts for what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome dangerous Zeugles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all of our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, this isn't what you're talking about, is it?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it is totally. Can I convince you to share what you have with me? Hand over 3 demi-human muscle. Oof. I don't know about that one.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people. You know that. Now to see just what I can turn all of this into.
All right!
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. 1800 gold, 210 SP, and I got a roasted chicken recipe. Ooh, nice. I think I read life bottle as well. I could have been wrong on that. There's another side quest up there. Can I, perchance, you know, not run around? Or are you gonna have me run around? Oh, you are. But I don't even have a teleport. Okay.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Ah, not
Sounds like
him.
our cue to step in and help.
Not the minstrel. Alvin, mi amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more. The bard. Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I'm a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're very well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instrument on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, sitting free within the breeze. Oh, Donna Meal, your words are like music to my ears. You have quite a rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin? Faced with such wit, indeed, words fail me. I'm at a loss for what I can say, but gracias. Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to.
Just great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving Dohalim. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave yet. With so brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can trust you all with the legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument, knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall... Oh great, it's a riddle, god dang it. Shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent, I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Great. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Land shrouded by sand and stone. Are you talking about all the way back at the beginning? On the text 2, the northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. That could also be that one. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower. Okay. The mysterious pair.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
So, wait, Niaz has another one? Oh no, that's just the one we have there, okay. No other side quest anywhere? Okay, well, first and foremost, it would be Iglia, Sandinus Ravine, Iglia Wastes. Is that a circle I see? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is that actually a circle right there?
We've reached our destination.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Okay, so one of Hootle's friends actually is here. I just need to run around like a madman till a Hootle shows up. Yeah, there's something here. Golem, leave me alone. We're way higher level than you. You can't do anything to us. There's a map action down there. Maybe that's what it is, and it is just... For whatever reason, the map is differently colored there for whatever reason. Either way, though, I haven't been back here in a long time. Feels nice. Doesn't feel nice, though, is that no matter what level we are, apparently these guys will always come after us. That's extremely annoying. We've got some mean tools locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. Oh, what the heck am I supposed to do? Obviously, I'm not allowed to do anything there. Great. Can I read the riddle from here, or do I have to go somewhere else? Okay, just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. So, over here?
We can turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
Well, looky here.
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
Iron pipe. A part only the chosen one can pull out. No wall is bound to stay standing for long with it in hand.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Okay, next up is a sand and stone wasteland with hovels? What? I've already forgotten. Just beyond the hovels, in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Just beyond the hovels. What exactly counts as a hovel around here? The land of sand and snow. That would be all the way back towards Ulzebek, right? Doubt it's in the same area. That tower also isn't here. Oh wait, I'm done? All three were clues for the exact same area. I thought there was 3 clues for 3 different areas. Oh, there's a quest in Diaz Inn. Okay, that makes more sense. Curse this game. I will travel here, thank you very much. Okay, we're back. I didn't realize they were all
I'm not so
in the
sure.
exact same place. I just knew from one of the things of where to go. I got you finally solved the riddles.
How's this?
You found this thing, if that's what you mean. Oh, splendid! I knew you were all up to the challenge. That is indeed the legendary instrument that slumbers in these lands. It's just a rod that I was using. No, amigo, it is a rod that you were destined to use, and with her you shall perform feats that shall inspire
I
legends.
see.
So that's really what the instrument we were after. So you're saying I should fight with this thing? Take her and go forth into the world, achieve your grand destiny that you were born to fulfill.
Great.
Alright, if you insist, it's got a unique curvature to it, but I'm sure I'll get used to fighting with it over time. Pardon me. I'll have to learn all of its unique bends by heart. I might even have to change what parts I use depending on if I'm attacking or defending. Hold on, are you perchance being serious? Oh, this has been such a fun little excursion, truly. Your words have truly been inspirational to all of us here. You shouldn't work in my palace, nay. Would you consider joining us on our journey and hearing Alphin's beautiful music for yourself? Yeah, you should come along with us. If there are any other legendary instruments out there, I'd definitely like to know. I sincerely appreciate the offer. However, alas, I must go where the wind blows. I shall leave it up to you to bear witness to the legends that are sure to unfold with that instrument in his hand.
Agreed.
Very well, then I shall keep watch over his every movement so as to ensure that I do not miss history in the making.
Dohalim.
I'm going to have to come up with a way to fight that takes advantage of this thing, Dohalim. Would you mind helping me out with it? Certainly. As you well know, I'm quite proficient in fighting with rods and staffs. Don't do anything with her that I wouldn't do. And with that, I shall be off until we meet again. Adios. Farewell, my friend. Be safe. Quivering candles.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, then the two of you could be irritating together.
Dang. Oh, wait, the inn's all the way back there. Okay. There's no way. Oh my god. The part only the chosen one can pull out. No wall is bound to stay. That weapon is so crap, man. Watch this become like a legitimate legendary weapon at the end of this game. You can just upgrade it to become the best weapon ever. That would kind of be sad and funny at the same time. And I'm too lazy, so teleport myself to the inn, please. Oh wait, I can't because I've never actually been to the inn. Why didn't I go in the inn first? Here we are.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know.
Oh, I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations, we're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some right here. Is this enough? Wow, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'd help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. Curry! Oh, hey, nice.
Great!
Oh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look like all that hard to fix either.
Hey,
Shea, Kasara, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it. But what does it matter to you? I just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier. Aha! So it's for Alphen you want to cook it for, huh?
Good.
Huh, well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
really?
It's that serious? Sure. I guess hit me with what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training, deal?
What?
What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Captain. She wants to cook better for Alphen. I like it. Now we can begin your training. I see, you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect, we'll use that as well.
Really?
What, but the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
Well, what? Kisara's initiation. Oh, God.
All right.
Good, it looks like you have everything we need. Now we can dive into the culinary trenches.
Yes!
Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it. No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Captain.
All right.
Pay attention, turn up that fire, boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes!
It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. I guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it'll knock his armor off. Quest complete. I got gold just for her cooking. I'll take it. I don't know where that money came from, but I'll take it.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Okay. I can't make any weapons. Feels bad, man. I don't have hard spherical shells, man. I need to go inside that freaking forest to get it. Yeah, that's it, right? Nothing else. Why do I have that? Oh yeah, that's the book. Library girl, I still need a rare book. Are you the blazing sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand? Why would I ever do that?
Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
No.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
After using a couple
I
life
have
bottles,
to agree.
right?
This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Yeah, Shion especially could use the rest. Oh? Well, she's just gonna start walking around by herself.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
It's not what the subtitle said, but sure.
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
So where's the I will?
What was all that about?
He is again worried about you. Especially since it seems like you're pushing yourself too hard.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
And that forest is where? Is that where this leads? Well, it seems to lead to a castle, but although there is a forest back there, so maybe. Nope. Around here is the aerial plaza that leads to Almedrea's castle, but for now, still, I'll still have to ask you to turn away. Yep. Where the hell do we go? Oh. Now there's another question mark area. Here's the forest. Let's go check it out. Then I might end the episodes off. So I can grind up materials and whatnot. Valley of the Four Winds, Mahag Saar. Any turtles or whatnot that have those shells? Or crustaceans?
Got
whatever.
sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Oh crap, I forgot about the Hoodle's little friend in the area we were at. God dang it.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
And we won't. The perfect brother.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
Dang.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Okay, what do these wolves have? Oh crap, one of them's an alpha.
Here goes! Here I come!
Here I go!
It's over!
You're mine! On guard!
Take this!
This
It's
one's
over!
mine!
Take this!
Radiant
These ones can run rings around us.
Radiant here!
I'll smash
Can
you!
anyone rings around us though?
No further!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander
I don't think they can.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah!
You're
Nice
mine!
technique!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Ah, feels good being able to actually dash in midair.
I'm only getting lightning!
Could have done that quite a while ago.
Here!
This
Tiger
one's all
Blade!
mine!
Come in handy. Lightning!
Double demon fang!
I'm opening meteor!
Take this!
You're
It's
mine!
over!
Going in!
Take this!
That's it!
It's over!
Lightning
demon
meteor!
fang!
Here it goes!
You'll see, these wolves definitely are annoying.
Going in! One more!
Double demon fang!
Tiger Blade! I'm on a roll!
Take this!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
The heavens must be smiling.
Windswept main. Oh, now they drop mains. When I needed mains before, they didn't drop them.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Does it?
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I don't think she does. Come on, let me loot it. Peach gel, not necessarily something I need. Hello. Oh wait, there's a quest over there and I missed it. Oh yeah, I was looking at all the little side stories.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like
Ah,
our cute.
not him again.
Oh,
Oh, it's that foodie again.
Yes!
I remember you. You're that young woman who's always starving. I haven't seen you since we last met in El Demonencia. You're the one who's always hungry anyway. I take it you found another recipe on your travels.
Very nice.
I most certainly did. I'm glad I can cut to the chase then.
Is that so?
Shion, who might this fellow be? This is Gordino. He travels around Dana in search of new recipes to try.
You don't say.
A fine quest to embark on, if I do say so myself. My name is Dohalim, kind sir. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How?
Well, the Dohalim, the Lord of El Demonencia. It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew was absolutely exquisite.
I see.
Your honor, me kind sir. However, how is it that you came by the palace's top secret dish? Exactly, you stole it.
hey,
Anyway, what is it you need from us this time exactly? Come on, spit it out. Right. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Could I ask you to bring those to me? Well, you have what you need.
Sure.
I love this. If this is what you're looking for, we've got it right here.
Nice work.
In that case, I'll give you the recipe so you fine people can cook it yourself right
Oh?
away. Well, this looks surprisingly simple. Even I might have a chance with this.
Very nice.
Wonderful. I'll leave the preparation up to you then. Thank God I don't need to go back to the ranch.
Well,
Okay, it's all done.
Yes.
Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. Exquisitely bad, that is.
what?
Really? I assure you that I followed the recipe for this so-called vitamin smoothie to the letter. Taste it for yourself and then tell me if you're still confident in your concoction. Here. Alright, down the hatch it goes.
I don't believe
See what
this.
I mean? Makes you want to vomit, doesn't it?
All right.
Wait a second, I see a small warning affixed to the bottom of this recipe. Smoothies made entirely from veggies are recommended for experienced dieters only. Beginners should add fruit juice for flavor.
No.
Young miss, did you first process only the lettuce? Even though I asked you to prepare apples and lemons as well.
sure.
Oh, come on, who's going to notice a stupid warning label that tiny?
Really now.
Lesson learned, Shion. We'll just have to add fruit and attempt this once more.
Yes.
Hey, well, let's take it from the top.
What?
Well, this is absolutely exquisite, comparatively speaking, at
What?
least. You still don't sound all that enthused. Is this really the best recipe that Mahag Sar has to offer? I believe so. When I first heard about this, it made me think of what I saw in Menencia. That combination of fruits and vegetables, it reminded me of Denons and Renans living together. I thought this recipe might capture such harmony.
Very nice.
Nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out here. Indeed, I shall be sure to drink it so as to ensure that precious harmony lives on, even within the confines of my stomach.
Yes.
Well, that was satisfying enough for the time being. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. Some are leaving search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Actually, one more glass before I leave. Uh-huh.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Well, of course, Shion isn't one to waste food. She'd probably kill you if you tried to waste food. That's just how much it means to her to eat. Can I go inside this building or no? That would be a negatory.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all...
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
You're finished!
Metro!
Come one, come all! Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
On guard!
It's
Airborne
over!
beast!
My
Double
best.
Demon Fang!
In a bind?
You're mine!
Bind free? Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foes. Actually, perhaps formed is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Double
The
Demon
hero's
Fang!
mine! You're mine! Dance in the wind!
You're
In here!
Not today!
Back into the
Guy's
fray!
definitely annoying.
Double
Say that
Demon
much.
Fang!
Do it! Right.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah!
You're
Nice
mine!
technique!
It's over!
Air
Double
throw!
Demon Fang!
Down!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Air throw! And a
Double Demon Fang!
Going in!
Here I come!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Finally.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
1,060 experience from one battle. Dang. That was great. You were talking about something about the place being burnt down?
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over!
Far enough! Radiant
Take it!
field!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp!
In a bind?
I'm so good with airborne targets.
You're mine!
Shattering us indeed!
Pesky airborne
Make it
scoundrel.
rain! Go for
Bye,
it!
everyone.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
I'd hope.
Not by a
Definitely
long
not.
shot!
Lunar Rongo!
Going in! On guard! Take this! Worth a shot! Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Double heartbeat!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double Demon Fang!
Now! Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Here, let
My
me help.
turn! No escape!
First aid!
Lunar Rongo!
Dance in the wind! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I really should check my abilities.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same. What's this thing?
Red saffron. Oh, it's... Yeah, I'm never gonna remember that. Fading Slash, Sword Rain. Wasn't there something else that we got from Sword Rain? Sword Rain Alpha. Oh, that's what we're using. Could have sworn we got something. Oh, Soaring Lightning Spear, this. A hidden art that strings together a spinning slash with a sweeping slice at the end. There we go. Dragon Swarm. I mean, Demon Fang is definitely getting up there. It'll eventually reach 2,000 times used.